guys, today I'm going to be showing you, well, it's part 2 of this Minecraft set. You know, I got it. If you haven't seen the first video, you have to check it out. Alright, so I'm going to review this. So, I'm going to show the minifigures first, this side up, right here. So, here's the creeper. He's a pretty cool guy, alright? I have to go pretty quick on these minifigures, I'm sorry, but I have to. Steve, a really cool guy. Always the cool guy. Yes. Alright, sorry about that. It always happens. Alright, now, the pig, in fact. This last character. Not a character, but an animal. Come on. Gotta get that better. Alright. So it's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to be showing everything out here. So, alright, here we go. So, we got Steve's house. We got a torch right there. The front door can open. It gives you a hint of what's inside this house here. So I'm going to close that. Then over here is a farm, sort of, but so the pig goes in here. Sorry, I had the pig in there. The pig has to stay back, and you can open this. But then the pig will escape. But we don't want that, do we? We don't want the pig to escape. So it has a nice garden, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So it's a tree on top and a flower, but you can actually remove these things from the top here, and you can get a view inside. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. So right here, we've got a pickaxe displayed. We've got a lot of windows. Right there, if you can see, there's a furnace, and there's a flower pot with a flower, and there's a chest with a piece of bread in it. Now, the piece of bread is actually really big. There's a crafting table and another torch right there. If you can kind of see it better now. There's a ton of windows, and the last feature to this set is that it opens up like this. And now you can see, oh gosh. Now, I hope you can see this, but yeah, so there's a crafting table, and then that is basically in the door right there. And then, whoops, side, it has a bed, and you know, that other kind of stuff. So now, it's story time. I'm going to be telling you a story about a guy named Steve. About a guy named Steve, okay? A guy named Steve once lived a happy life. He always would wander around. But one day, just one day, upon a creeper came to him. But Steve did not like this. He kicked and kicked and kicked the creeper. But the creeper was still alive to that day. And it turned around and punched Steve and killed him. And he dropped all of his stuff, which he only had a few things. And he spawned right back into his house another day. He collected all his stuff. And he said, revenge. But he's still not dead. And the pig died. Also did the creeper. And Steve stayed alive, but he got flying powers and started flying. And then he started going into houses. And then he started flying everywhere. Dun, 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 dun. And then he found something very suspicious. Dun, dun, dun. It was a dog. And there's another dog there. And Steve found dogs. And then he flew back to his house. And then, since the creeper was dead, he was very excited because he had flying powers. And he could go wherever he wanted, even back to his house. Dun, dun, dun. And that was the end of our very good friend, Steve. Dun, dun, dun.